Okay, so this is another video in the series of the Apex Sniper. We're talking about account funding and loading your arsenal. And a lot of y'all have had some challenges with having enough funds to be able to, trade. Is that true? Or to be able to trade the size that you want? I mean, is that a challenge that some of you have? I'm just, I'm very back and forth on webinars. I try to be. Yeah, like you're trading micro lots, you want to trade full size lots. Maybe you're trading one contract, you want to trade two contracts. Who here is a little bit nervous about risking their savings accounts and their funds with what's going on right now? It's like you don't know if this thing's going to last for 2 weeks or for 6 months, right? I mean, I'm being real. And I'm getting a lot of y'all are saying, yeah, quite nervous, very nervous, petrified. And so it can be very nerve-wracking risking the money that you have. Even if you had the money to trade, it can be a little nerve-wracking because right now it feels like every dollar counts. And then add in the fast markets on top of that. That makes it even, with all the volatility that we're having and the massive swings. I mean, it used to be like at least a tweet had to happen for it to move 100 points. Now it can just move 100 points in, a minute without even thinking about it, right? So, I mean, does that make people nervous? The volatility. Yes, we're definitely recording this. So, yeah, I mean, does that make you nervous trading with all the volatility that we're happening? And like I said, I'm just, as a trader myself, I understand how nerve-wracking that can be. Especially right now. I mean, we got 15,000 new cases, more than 15,000 new cases just in the last 24 hours. I mean, markets are flying up, they're flying down. It had the biggest gain ever today, but yet we have the biggest losses like crazy. So, yeah, as one person say, even on demo it feels nerve-wracking sometimes. So, yeah, a lot of accounts getting blown out. A lot of people getting their accounts blown out. And fortunately, I haven't heard a lot of that at Apex, but, just otherwise. What about margins? Have margins been a big issue? I mean, sometimes they've been going double margin, 5 times the margin, or even full initial margin, like $6,000, $7,000 a contract. Have any of y'all faced that issue? Like, you literally, even if you want to trade in the volatility, you can't, because maybe you don't have enough there. So, I figured this, I'd already planned to do this week, and I planned it a couple months ago, but this is really, the current situation more than ever has really stressed the need, I think, to have, account funding where you don't have to have the downside risk, but you can have the upside potential. So, with that, is that something that y'all are looking forward to? Awesome. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure there's a need, that y'all understand the need, that you understand all the different implications. I talked to a trader the other day. He didn't know they could just raid the margins in the middle of it. Like, normally they're $400 or $500, depending on your broker. They can raise them up to $7,000 in a moment's notice. Flatten out your account, not let you place any trades. So, I was like, okay, we definitely have to get this done, And, one thing we teach is, being a sniper, being patient, but all the things that go with being a sniper and trading well. And, we teach you how to trade for free at apexinvesting.com / sorry, somebody from my daughter's friend is calling me. apexinvesting.com / bootcamp. You can learn how to, trade how we trade at no cost. So we give you a full 30 days free, and then we give you another 30 days for $1 after that. But, before I get started, of course, I have to throw disclosures up there. Got my little Harry Potter one, helps me point. But, there's obviously risk involved in trading, but we're going to show you how to reduce those risks and know what you're doing before you're doing it, all that fun stuff. So, again, today the topic is trader funding. Now, I'm going to go a little bit backwards. I did this on the Apex Live event and went into a lot of detail. And, one of the things you're going to get with how I'm going to show you this is you're going to get an unlimited DOM. Who in here has seen me use or reference the unlimited DOM, where you have unlimited ability to see orders all the way up and down. Okay, well, part of this funded trading package includes the unlimited DOM. Okay? And so instead of, like if you look at a DOM, normally you can only see like 5 levels up or down. Well, with this, you can see unlimited levels up and down on any market you want to look at. You could trade multiple accounts. Okay? Let's see here. Who would like to be able to trade more than one account? Like maybe they want to trade, a retirement account and a live account. Or their personal account and a live account. So you're allowed to do that, okay? Now, if you want to trade in Ninja on the same computer, on the same thing, you'd need a multi-broker license. But I'm going to show you how to get a free license, okay? But before I dive into all of these details, and I don't know if any of you were on earlier, but I made $5,000. I was actually sort of showing my screen as I was trailing some trades. So I've made $5,000 here while I've been 30 minutes before the webinar while I've been sitting here waiting. So, and that's using a $300,000 funded account. So, you can trade futures FX. So I'm going to grab a literal whiteboard and I'm going to throw my camera on screen because I think the most important thing is to first show you how to get funded and how to not fail. And then we'll go into the details. Because if I throw y'all to a website right now, what are you all going to do? If I give you a website, what are you going to do? You're going to hop on the website, you're going to start reading it, trying to figure out where to click and everything else, right? I mean, if you're like me, that's what you're going to try to do. So first, I'm going to teach you what you need to do to actually pass and get funded while you're still paying attention to me. Does that sound good? Exactly. Everybody's going to go try to register and not pay attention. So, which isn't going to do you any good if you fail. So let me go grab my whiteboard, literally. And I'm going to throw my camera up here. One second. Find my markers that I had out earlier. There we go. All right. Bring this forward some and get rid of the Harry Potter one. All right, can y'all see the whiteboard? So yes, we really are using companies that really do fund you. And not just paying fees. Okay. So we're going to start out with the example I'm actually going to suggest that most of you do, which is the $50,000 funded account. Okay? And what you're going to do is they're going to give you a SIM account. But it's not SIM 101. They're going to give you a login for the SIM account. You can trade it through Ninja, Sierra, Ninja 7, Ninja 8, Rhythmic, and a couple other multi-charts, I think, and one or two other platforms. Okay? Most traders at Apex are going to be using NinjaTrader. All right. So you're going to have $50,000 in the account. Okay? And what you got to do is you got to make 53, or you got to make 3,000. Let's put it that way. Okay? Does that make sense so far? So you get 50K, you got to make 3K. Okay? So I'll go into more and more detail, but are you with me so far? To get funded, you're going to have to make $3,000. Okay? So that's rule 1. Okay? So you got 3 rules. You got rule 1 is make $3,000 if you're doing the 50,000 account. Okay? And then we have 3 rules, by the way. You got rule 2, which is you have a minimum of 10 days. If you do the 50K account, You have a minimum of 10 trading days you have to trade. Now, if that takes you 15 days or 30 days or 70 days, it's fine. But you have a minimum of 10 days. So you have to place a trade on 10 separate days. And by the way, Sunday counts as a day. Okay? Not positive days, not winning days, just days that trades are placed. Okay? So literally just 10 days where you've placed a trade, win or loss. Okay? And then rule 3 is you can't lose more than $2,500. Okay? Does that make sense? So if you lose more than $2,500, then you got to reset and start over. So 3 rules. That's it. Okay, so does everybody follow me so far? I don't know what you mean by cumulative, but I'll get into that in more detail in a second. Okay, so pretty simple, right? Okay. So what they do is they have a liquidation threshold. Okay? And so they're going to start that at $47,500. Does that make sense? They have a daily loss, but I actually think they're going to get rid of their daily loss. And even if you hit the daily loss, you don't fail the exam. You just can't trade for the rest of the day. Okay? So, does everybody understand that? Like if you drop below $47,500, that means you've lost $2,500. Don't worry about the daily loss because they're going to be dropping the rule here like in a week or two. But it's like $1,500, and even if you hit it, you're not out. You just can't stop. You just have to stop for the day, and then you can start back up at 6 p.m. You don't fail. So these are your only 3 rules that you need to worry about. Okay? So, $2,500. Everybody gets where $47,500 comes in, right? All right? Now, this is a trailing stop from whatever you make. Okay? And again, it does not matter how long it takes you to make the the $3,000. It just, you need to have 10 days of trading. I mean, you could have made $2,500 in one day and $500 over the next 9. It doesn't matter. So, let's say you make $500 the next day. Okay, or on day 1. It's the trail, the stop of the $2,500 trails your high point. Okay? I'll get to that next. No. Let's stay on topic. It trails your high point. So, if I make $500, where is my trailing stop now? There you go. 48,000. Because I made $500, it was at 47.5, now it's at 48,000. Okay? Now let's say I make 500 more, and I'm at 51,000. Now where does my trailing stop go to? Goes to 48.5. It goes up 500 higher, right? So 48.5. Gotta love my handwriting there. I'm a trader, not a handwriter. Okay. Not a handwriter. I'm sure that's quite the right word, but English is not my strong subject. Now, let's say you lose $500 and you're back down to 50.5. Where is your stop at? Because it doesn't go backwards. Your stop does not go backwards. Exactly. It stays the same at 48.5. Okay? So you're still at 48.5. Does that make sense to everybody? So it's a 2,500 from your highest point. Now let's say you go back up and you make 500 bucks again the next day. Where is your stop at? You're at 51,000, which is the highest point you've ever been. It's the exact same. It's at 48.5. It doesn't move up 500 bucks on you. It stays 2,500 from your highest point. Okay? So $2,500 from your highest point. Does that make sense to everybody? That's why it doesn't go to 49. It didn't go up just because you made money. It goes up from your highest point. Okay, so now we're still at 48.5. Okay, so y'all get how it works if it goes up. You get how it works if it goes down, if it goes back up. Okay? Now, how many trades at Apex do I teach y'all to take a day? How many? Like, how many do you need to hit and stop as far as being profitable? Right, once you're 3 net profitable trades, you stop for the day. Okay? And I teach you how to scalp, right? How to go right in, hit it, nail it, get out, do that 3 times, turns into 6 figures over 12 months, right? Like, that's the entire plan that we teach you. Okay, it is really important that you follow that plan here, and I'm going to show you why. You're not going to want to trail during your evaluation, and not even when you first start the funded account, and I'm going to show you why. Okay? Remember what I said, how it's 2,500 from your highest point? Right? What happens if I go in and I'm live up, let's say $53,000, but I don't get out until 52,000. So you do a stop. It's running up. You see it trail. You're trailing it, and then the market's going up, and then it comes back down, knocks you out. So if it went all the way up to 53,000 live, but I didn't get out till 52,000, I mean, I still made an additional $1,000 here. But it went up to 53. Where is my stop at? So if it went up to 53,000, and it's going to be $2,500 behind my 53,000, $2,500 behind my highest point, then that's going to be 50,500. Okay? So now I'm like right here, but my account balance is right here. So do you see how by trailing and letting it pull back, I pulled my stop way up? Pulled it real close to where I'm at right now. So if you trail, think about it. Every time you make a little bit and it comes back, and it make a little bit and it comes back, and make a little bit and it comes back, that thing is going to inch up higher and higher and higher towards you until you have no room to wiggle and you're going to get knocked out. Okay? And then you won't have enough money anymore. Exactly. That's why it's so important not to trail during the evaluation. So, because eventually, I mean, if you do this again the next day, if it got to 54,000 and came back down to, 52, let's just say it went up to 54, it came down to 52. Well, now you're going to be 2,500 below that, so you're going to be at 51.5. Now you only got $500 of wiggle room because you decided to trail instead of just take your profit. So does everybody understand, while you're going through the evaluation, you don't want to trail? You want to go in, you want to grab like 8 ticks or 10 ticks or 7 or 9 or whatever consistently, and you want to stop. Get in, get out. Is your goal to make as much money as you can during the evaluation? Are you trying to get big monster trades? Or are you trying to make 3,000? It doesn't say show us how good you are. It says show us you can make 3,000, and over a period of 10 days you can do that, and you won't lose 2,500 from the highest watermark. Your goal is to get funded. Exactly. Everybody with me on that. Your goal is to pass the evaluation, to pass the exam, to get funded. These are your 3 goals. Your goal is not to see how big of a trail you can get. Number one thing that will cause people to fail is trailing. There is no rule on 3 days average you should equal your highest day profit or nothing like that, Brent. We're not using whatever company you're talking about. Okay? These are the only 3 rules. So there are other companies out there that are built to make you fail, and they have dozens of rules. They have, if you do too many contracts, you get out. If you hold past the close, you get knocked out. They have, your profits have to equal an average of your highest day, or you don't pass. They have all these different rules. If I told you the name of the company, Leonard, do you know what you're going to do? You're going to hop on the website and start going. I need to make sure you understand it, because my job is to make sure you're successful. So I will tell you, but first I'm going to show you how to be successful. Okay. Now, you make that $3,000, and I've done that. I've got funded on the $50,000. I've also got funded on the $300,000 account. Okay? Now, let's just say you got funded on the $50,000 account. Choose the investor model. That's what I recommend. That's what I choose. And they're going to give you the exact same setup. Except for you don't have to worry about your profit goal anymore. So they're going to put your trail at 47. This is really cool what they do here, okay? 47,500. Now, it's going to go the exact same way. You go up, make 500, it's going to go up 500. You go down, it's going to stay flat. You go up, it's going to go up. It goes up here, but you don't get out till here. It's going to go up here. Okay? All that is the same, but here is the big difference. When you hit 53,000, okay? Actually, when you hit 52,500, or 600, sorry. When you hit 52,600, they are going to stop your trail and no longer increase it and leave it at 50,100. Once you hit that $2,500, it's going to stop trailing. No more trails. So if you go in and you make, you're up to 70,000, your stop is still, this is once you're funded, at 50,100. Y'all like that? They don't keep trailing it like a lot of other companies do. They're not going to knock you out because of a daily loss. They're not going to keep trailing it up on you. They're not trying to hose you over. Okay, now understanding this becomes your crucial point. 1, should you just be doing your scalps, your 3 and done, especially while you're getting to this point of the trail no longer trailing? Yes, they're actually trying to keep you funded. Should you keep you just scalp 3 and done, scalp 3 and done, right? Now here is the point you need to be thinking about. Don't start trailing until you've doubled this. So I would honestly recommend that you don't even think about trailing till you've hit 56,000. So once you hit 56,000, now you got, $6,000 of wiggle room. But don't do it while you only have $2,500 of wiggle room. Does that make sense? So literally just 3 and done. And if any of y'all have been with Apex, you've been with the boot camp, you expired, you're like, you know what? I had to cancel because I didn't have the money. I want to do this. If you want to do it, let us know. We'll give you another 30 days if you're going to do this. Okay? So do not trail until you've hit 56,000. Do not start trailing until you hit 56,000. Okay? Right, just because you have a little room, don't get stupid. Don't get stupid when you're up here, because this is real money that you can withdraw. Okay? But again, if maybe you didn't have the money to trade, and that's why you had to cancel, come back. We'll give you another 30-day trial if you're actually going to put this into practice. You have the total choice to trail. What I'm telling you is don't try to trail till you've hit 56. Give yourself all that room before you do it. Does that make sense, Raphael? So I'm trying to help set y'all up for success. And by the way, they give you your first $8,000 100%. So the first $8,000 you make, and the funding is fast. So whenever I passed my exam, I submitted a couple pieces of paperwork, which were really simple. Just saying, hey, I understand the terms and all the stuff, how I get paid. I was funded the next day. Okay? So, and I'll go into number of contracts and all that fun stuff, but obviously you can trade more contracts as you make more. So for this, don't trail while you're trying to pass. Don't trail for your first 56. Okay? All right, let me switch it back on over here. All right, if you mess up, if you just have a stupid day or the market crashes on you, you can reset it. Okay? It's like $75 to reset it. Okay? Literally, it's $75. And there's no limit to the number of times you can reset. It's just you're paying $75 every time. And some people go, oh, I got to pay $75? Well, how much money you got to pay when you have to refund an account? And yes, you can qualify in demo. They're going to give you their own demo login, and you are going to be qualifying in demo. You don't have to risk any money to qualify. No, Charles, you don't need the live seminar to do this. No, I'm not talking about after funded. I'm talking about while you're doing the evaluation. If you fail the evaluation, you can reset and restart your evaluation. If you got funded and then you went all the way back down to 50,100, then you'd have to redo another evaluation. You could hit $3,000 on your first day. You just have to make sure that you have 9 more days of trading. Like I said, 3 rules. One of those rules is 10 days of trading. Now, could you go to micros on the other 9 days if you made it all in one day, which would be completely stupid because it's the opposite of what I told you to do. But could you go to micros if you hit it in less time? Is that a possibility? So you don't blow the account out? Yeah. You can actually trade micros. If you're trading ES, you can go to MES. They have dozens of instruments you can trade. The chat on GoToWebinar, unfortunately, is not public and it's not my option. I literally can't make it public. They don't. They do it or go to. They do it on GoToMeeting, I think, but not GoToWebinar. And GoToMeeting is limited to like 100 people, and this is limited to 1,000. So, considering we have 700 people, then we need GoToWebinar. There's no minimum amount of dollars you have to trade or minimum number of contracts you have to trade in a day. There are 3 rules, guys. Just 3. Make $3,000. Don't lose $2,500 from your highest point, and have 10 days of trading. Whether it takes you 10, 20, or 30, 10 days where trades were placed. Anything above and beyond that is a rule I didn't say that you're making up. If you want to get access to our indicators, you can get access to them for free for an entire month. The second month is $1. Just go to apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. I give you the training, we give you our trade room, and we give you our indicators for free with no card. Yes, definitely still use Apex charts. let's see here. I'm trying to answer some of the questions. What is the possibility of getting funded with only being able to trade after 6? I don't see any problem with it at all. I've made $5,000 30 minutes before this webinar started. And it started at 9 Eastern time. So there you go. Okay. We do have most of our traders trading normally we trade NASDAQ. Just talking about Apex itself. But most of our traders have been trading the S&P 500 actually right now. We almost have everybody trading the S&P 500 at the moment. With the liquidity and how everything's working. So yeah, you can trade Sunday. You can trade whatever hours you want to. You can trade at night as well. So yeah, if you're, not a problem at all, Chase, it's perfect for you. If you're in a trade using Rhythmic and you have an internet outage, is there a way to submit a stop? Yeah, you can just call them or contact them. Or you can call somebody up and have them log it. I've actually called Lori before and had her close the trade before. So it's good to have a trading buddy. If you're up 8,000 and you go back to 5,000, you'll need to reset, correct? If you're in the evaluation account, yes, because that means you had a $3,000 drawdown. So if you're up $8,000 in the evaluation, you shouldn't be anything but flipping 1 micro a day and walking away from your computer. Does that make sense, Ron? If you're in the funded account and you're up 8,000, you could draw back to 5 and it wouldn't be any big deal. Because you'd actually have a $7,900 drawdown. So once you get the account funded again, you get the first $8,000, and then the first year you get 80%, and that comes out. They get 20%, you get 80% when you make a withdrawal. And then the second year, this is another cool thing I like up to this company. The second year you get 90%, and they get 10%. The static DOM can't be added to the Wegloo Ninja key? No. Well, I don't think so. It might be able to. You could try it. I don't know. I have a multi-broker key, so you're going to have to find that one out, Matt. But you get the unlimited DOM. If I'm just getting to know more about trading, should I do the simulator trading first before I think about this? That's totally up to you. I mean, I've seen people literally hop in our training and be trading the next day. So it's really about how much dedication you have. Our program is actually extremely simple if you keep it simple. And by the way, if you're new to trading, you have a big edge over others because they try to make it complex. Okay? So, but I would hop in and, spend a couple days learning about this, but I wouldn't wait a long time. So I would get it going as soon as possible to get your account funded. 3 net profitable trades. What if your first trade is a loss? How do you mitigate? Well, you make another trade or two to make the money back. So 3 net profitable trades, meaning out of all your trades you want to make basically, let's say your average profit is 10 ticks, you want to make 30 ticks. If you complete, then pass the test, then get funded, is it possible to trade a very smaller personal account at the same time? It is, Caleb, but you would need to have a multi-broker ninja license. So you'd have to upgrade your license to multi-broker. So, or you need to have it on a separate computer, and then you could do it without even having to worry about it. Because they actually give you a single broker, fully functional NinjaTrader license. There is no other steps after you make the 3,000 like Top Step. No, they do not have all the additional rules that Top Step has. It's one of the reasons why this webinar is not about that company. Let's see here. Do we need to have a funded account with Ninja already to apply for this? No, you do not. You don't even have to qualify for a funded account. You don't, maybe you got denied for a funded account. So there's no background check or anything to get funded on this. So you don't need a funded account at all. Can you use the automated assistant as well? Yes, you can. So we have an automated trader at apexinvesting.com/automate that helps you automate our sniper system. So it's a semi-automation system, and you can use that as well. Once you're funded and you have a big account balance, can you be down more than $1,500 and still remain funded? You can be down all you want as long as you're not below 50,100, Ron. I don't know where we keep going back, but 50,100. Can't drop below 50,100 after you're funded. Once you get up to 3,000. Okay? Like, that's it. That's the rule. I promise it's that simple. You're making it hard. Can the indicators trade in full automation mode? I would not recommend doing that. Thanks, Daryl. Would love to give this a shout. Haven't tried the sniper trade yet. Yeah, if you want to know how to do that, and the system is fantastic, you can hop on YouTube and see tons of reviews. I think we just put up like 8 new reviews today of what people have to say about it, but on our channel. And like we have a playlist that's reviews, I think, somewhere. I don't know where it's. Yeah, it is right there. Reviews. You can view what other people have to say about it. You don't just have to believe me. Okay? But go to apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. You can get free access to the sniper system. If you've already done that, then you can go to the $1 trial. If you've used that and it expired out and you want to try this, just let us know in the help desk. Okay? But 30 days for free. All right? No card, nothing required. Okay? Like I said, don't trail until you get your count up. Let's see here. Other questions. Please clarify. Are the 10 days the qualifying days, or you have to trade 10 days in a month? You have to trade 10 days, period. Whether it takes you 10 days or 30 days or 120 days, you got to trade at least 10 days. That's all you got to do is have at least 10 days of trading or more and make $3,000 and not lose more than $2,500 from your highest watermark point. Okay? Let's see here. Does commission count against you? Commissions always count against you. Welcome to the world of trading. It's about $4 a round turn on a mini. Can you go through the questionnaire with the answers you show when you presented it? I will go through those in a little bit. Do we get access to your automation indicator? It's not my automation indicator. You have to pay for it because it is owned by someone else, but I do give it to you for about $300 less because I buy it in bulk from them. Can you use NT7? Yes. My problem with funding on NinjaTrader to get funded is my employer won't sign the letter to allow me to open my live account. Like you work with a bank or something. This won't impact you. You don't need a letter because you're getting funded. What happens if you blow out a funded account? Then you got to restart an evaluation account. Are there any reset fees for the qualifying demo? Yes, $75. A lot cheaper than if you were actually trading your own account and blew your own account, right? Remember, you lost $2,500. All you got to do is pay $75. That's a pretty good deal. You explained everything perfectly crystal clear and easy to understand. Thank you for being concise and to the point. I trust you in Apex very much. Thank you very much, Nelson. And again, they take 80% of profits. So that basically, if you're up 10 grand after fees, okay, then they're going to get 80%. Or you're sorry, not there. You're going to get 80%. I said that backwards, and now 100 people are going to freak out. You're going to get 80%. They're going to get 20%. Are you allowed to use NT strategies to enter into your positions? Yes, you can. Can you set up NT? You can enter manually as well. You can use AutoTrader, whatever. Can you set up NT7 to take the same trade on both accounts? Yes, there's a thing called account groups. You need a multi-broker license to pull that off, though. So if you have a multi-broker license, you can use account groups to set up 2 accounts to place the same trade and place the same ATM. But they'll also be the exact same size. Okay? Let's see here. How does the withdrawal work for tax purposes? You're 1099. Just a regular 1099 like self-employed. Do you have to have a live NinjaTrader lease or do the simulation test? Actually, no. They give you a full Ninja license for the simulation and the thing. So you don't even have to pay for a Ninja license. Do you provide signals? We teach you how to trade, which is even better. What is the benefit of the unlimited DOM? With the unlimited DOM, you're actually able to see orders and see where orders are stacked at. You can know where to take profits, where to put stops, where to trail, There's a lot of little lessons inside the unlimited DOM. I was doing a lot of lessons on it before the coronavirus broke out, but then volume went to sort of weird illiquidity, but high volume at the same time. So, but I'll be doing a lot of lessons on the unlimited DOM, but it's insanely valuable for reading the markets. Does the $3,000 have to be made in 10 days? No. You have to make $3,000 in at least 10 days. So, if you make it in 1 day, that's great. If you make it in 50 days, that's great. You just got to make $3,000 in at least 10 days. So you have to have trades on at least 10 days. Do they have a limit on the broker you can use? Yeah, they're your broker. Because they're funding your account. This is for futures. So if you want to trade Forex, then you would trade Forex futures. You guys have been around for a while. I was a member like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, we've been around for 12 years now. So, or 10 years, I guess. A little over 10 years. Once we are done with the trades for the day, what is the process to clear the cache and reset the database and get ready for the next day of trading? You can clear your cache, no problem. If you're going to reset your database, you need to take a picture. So this is a good question. Let me show you what I mean here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to account performance. I don't know if this will work right. Let me see here. First, let me try it. One second. I don't even have it up. Okay. Give me one more. Okay, so like over here, you go to account performance, you go to trades. You'd stick this in currency. I don't even know which account this is, but it's like back from the 12th. But anyways, so, and you'd want to take a screenshot of all your trades in currency on the account performance tab. So account performance, currency, choose your account, hit trades, and take a screenshot of that, okay? So if you're going to clear your database, first you need to go to account performance, choose currency, click advanced, select your account, and take a screenshot of your trades, and save it, because you're going to have to submit all of your trades, a screenshot of all your trades. So that was a good question, Ben. Let's see here. Is the unlimited DOM a static or dynamic DOM? It's both. You can use it either way. If I do this and I'm trading a funded account, can I still trade my own account? Yes, but you may need a multi-broker license if you're trying to do it on the same computer inside of Ninja. Can you still get a second license for TA? Yes, you can. Let's see, I don't have a computer to trade on. I'm trying to get this where I can read it. A laptop is fine. Just watch our trading. We have a traded computer webinar in the Sniper Bootcamp. You may want to watch that to make sure it's up to par. But yeah, you can trade on a laptop. Can you trade Forex? You can trade Forex futures. Like 6A for Aussie dollar, 6B for pound dollar, 6E for euro dollar, 6J for dollar yen. What's the ongoing cost once you get funded? The first month there is no cost. The second month is $85 a month. But you don't have any minimum number of days you have to trade or anything like that, and that also includes a wire withdrawal fee. So when you're making your monthly withdrawals, you can do that. Do we have to get a live account to get a data feed going? No, you don't. They actually provide you the data feed. You're considered a independent contractor 1099. Should I close my funded account? I'm not going to tell you to close your funded account. That's your choice. I have a lifetime key, but couldn't because of lack of funds. Yeah, well, they're going to give you a key anyway, or you can use your same key. I use my key. I don't use their key because I don't need it. I have a multi-broker lifetime key. Is the trail based on closed trade or open trade? Open trade high. So it's the open high. That's why I said don't trail. You can still use your lifetime key, yes. Can you do this from anywhere in the world? 100%. So if you're on lockdown right now, like the rest of the world pretty much is, then you can trade right from home or anywhere you got an internet connection. They will give you NT7 charts, data, and a key, yes. Then, of course, you can get, how we trade, for free for a month, and the second month is only $1. If you're trading MES with 4 contracts with 17 tick loss, then 3 trades will put you at 105 instead of 150. Then queued, you need 4 trades and done instead of... Okay, I still stick with 3 trades and done. So stick with 3 and done. Don't worry about pennies and dimes and all that stuff. What I actually say is if you're trading in Q, do 2 contracts. Okay? For the way that we teach you to trade, where we teach you to go for basically 9-10 ticks, right? Do 2 contracts at a time on the $50,000 account. So for every $1,200 of max drawdown, you can do 1 contract on NQ. Okay? Or for every $2,400 max drawdown, do 1 contract on ES. Okay? So basically you're looking to make $300 a day, right? So you make about, who cares if it's $250 or $300, whatever, but about $300 a day. In 10 to 12 days, you hit your funding. If you make, an average of $300 a day. So if you're making 3 trades at 10 ticks, and you're making $100 a pop, then you just made your $300. Let's see here. Can the trade sniper system if you're not free in the morning and regular hours? Yeah, you can trade the sniper system anytime, day or night. Our room is open around the clock. And we have a lot of nighttime traders. We have traders in the Euro session, in the European session, UK. We have Asian session. So we even have dedicated mentor groups just for those rooms. Let's see here. So, Mark, you're probably trading on NQ if you're not seeing a lot of Xbox trades and stuff like that. So you probably want to hop on over to ES. I have a video on YouTube about ES. I also have another sniper review session. So you probably want to check out the ES contract. You'll get a lot more setups. Normally, NQ gives you plenty. But right now, ES, just the way the volatility is. I prefer NQ, except for now I prefer ES. And I am always willing to change. I don't care what the symbol is as long as it makes me money. Let's see here. I have an NT lease and I pay $7 a month. Do I need that data for this? No. If you switch over to this, you won't need to pay for your lease or for your data fee. There's no time frame for the 10 days. You just need at least 10 days of trades placed. Is set up? Yeah, basically they're just charging you cost. Is setup pretty simple, and how do you prove profits trades? Setup is extremely simple. And the way you prove it is, 1, they're tracking it in the back end, and 2, you take screenshots of what I just showed you, that performance account page, and you send it over to them. Yep, this webinar will be made available. There is a monthly fee until you are funded. That is correct. I'm going to show you how to get 40% off of that monthly fee for the first month. And if you follow our sniper plan, you could possibly pull it off in just 10 days. We have over 100 people signed up from the webinar we did on the live event on Thursday, and we got people already 30% of the way there. If you trade the same instruments in different accounts, one of the funded account and one in your Roth IRA account, would you still need to have to trade with 2 different brokers? If you're going to trade on the same computer, then you're going to need a multi-broker license if you're going to use it both in Ninja. I think is the answer to your question. Let's see here. If If you missed the training on trailing, then hop on to our Apex Live event because that's where I teach you how to trail. But again, wait until you get to double your profit goal to 56 before you trail. Let's see, the funding got my attention. Please write the steps to the join the boot camp. That's apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. Okay. And then I'll give you the contact. And I'll also give you the discount code. Okay. So, but here is apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. Again, you can trade Forex on Forex futures. Thank you so much. I think I'm gonna keep going and then come back because I'm getting a lot of the same questions. Okay. Let's see here. Again, they give you a free key. And they do a follow along, which allows them to allow you to get funded really fast. They also allows them to not charge you professional fees, which is a big advantage of this company over other companies that charge you the professional fees, which cost a lot more, and you can do it in only 10 days. And again, funding is very fast. Now, do y'all think there are psychological benefits of trader funding? Do you think that would actually benefit you? It puts you like right in the balance, what I found, in between demo and live. You get the payoff of live, okay? You also have the chance to lose your funded account, so you still have a little bit of a sting there, or paying a reset fee, or having to start over again. But you don't have the fear of losing your savings or, you know, the big fear of loss. I mean, you got a sting, you got the fear of not making money, you got the fear of maybe having to go through the evaluation again if you mess up, but you don't have that massive fear. So it puts you right in between that perfect balance of demo and live psychologically when you trade. Do you think you have a better chance of trading profitably in that balance where it actually matters to you, unlike demo, but where you can actually make money like live? And trading is all about edges, right? Hey, Eric. Eric says that, hey, this is new to me. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I'm lost, or what a DOM is, or anything. That's okay. Sign up for the boot camp. It's free, and it is step by step. We walk you through everything from beginning to end. Even if you're a brand new trader, we have a section called Foundations. We walk you through everything step by step. You just sign up for boot camp, log in, and go to Access Boot Camp. But yes, it's a massive psychological advantage. Again, don't trail during the trial. Don't trail after passing the exam. Okay? Now, what about number of contracts? Okay? Now, they're going to let you on the $50,000 account, and they have multiple account sizes. They're going to let you trade up to 8 contracts. Don't trade more than 1 if you're doing ES. Don't trade more than 2 if you're doing NQ. Okay? Everybody write that down. Don't trade more than 1. Just because you can trade 8 contracts, does that mean you should trade 8 contracts? YM, $5 a tick like NQ. We do 10 tick size, so therefore you're going to do 2 contracts on YM. After the first 30 days, the membership is $1 with Apex Bootcamp. And then it's $200 a month after that. Or you can do $4,000 for life. So you can try it for 60 days for $1. You'll find out whether or not it works, and you'll be happy if you apply yourself. So number of contracts: 2 NASDAQ contracts, 2 YM contracts, 1 ES. Okay, does everybody got me there? 3 and done. Y'all got to do it. One of the things we gave away during our live event, here, I'll show you this. These are all mailing. I'm waiting on the packaging to come in. But we did this thing where basically like paid to be patient, break my rules, lose my house, trade to trade well. We actually have this thing where you mark off each one, and it's a marker board. Each one, as you make your 3 trades, and then you get up and we have a calendar you go to, and you put the X on the calendar because you're trying to hit your 12 months and your 6 figures in 12 months. Literally, 3 and done. You got to do your 3 and done. Okay? Resets, are they worth it? Is it worth $75 to have to do a reset if you lost $2,500? Like, isn't that a lot cheaper? And you're actually getting somewhere, whereas in demo, it's like, well, I can lose $2,500 there for free. Yeah, but you also couldn't make any money. You also can't get funded. Right? Yeah, definitely learning on sell would be a good way to put it. Again, if you want to do multiple accounts, you're going to need a multiple broker key. Okay? Three and done means be up 3 net trades. So like 10 ticks, 10 ticks, 10 ticks. If you're up 30 ticks, if you make 10 ticks and you lose 20 ticks, then you got to make another 10 ticks and you're at 0. Then you got to make 3 more trades to make 10 ticks. So it may take you 5 trades. It may take you 6 trades. It may take you 3 trades. I have a whole section called 3-6 that it goes right through it. So I think we've got down the benefits of being a funded trader. Y'all want to know how to get set up? All right. So sorry it took so long to get to that, but I really felt like I wanted y'all to be successful. And do y'all feel like me sort of delaying that a little bit and making sure y'all understand how it works was worth me delaying who the company name is? So, because y'all wouldn't have heard any of that, would you, if I would have given you the website? Like, you wouldn't have heard a word I just said. Okay, so to sign up, go to apexinvesting.com/funding. There's a link on here, but more importantly, there's a 40% coupon on here that is good until about the end of the month. Okay? So apexinvesting.com/funding. They do accept non-U.S. citizens. They have citizens all over the world. All right? Now, if you scroll down, you're going to get an email. You should actually read what's in this email. Everything that is in the email, you should read. Okay? It's going to tell you to download the Rhythmic Trader platform. I'll show you how to do that. You'll need to do that because that's where you can actually, it'll calculate. Remember that, like all that math you were having to do when I first started out? And you're having to try to figure out where your drawdown was and all that? Well, when you download it and log into it, you can go over here and click Lulu Trader Dashboard right there, and it'll instantly say what my threshold value is. Okay? So right now my threshold is on this account is $320,000. Okay? So, and again, that was just under the Legal Trader dashboard, and that tells you where they will liquidate you if you drop below that balance. So it'll automatically live keep. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that. Okay? But it calculates it live for you. And then they'll also give you your login credentials for Ninja. I have a whole bunch of FAQs I put on here. I bet I've answered probably every single question that y'all have asked is already on this page. Because we took every single question from the last webinar we did in the live event, and we put all of them on here. Okay? So, I bet a lot of your questions are on this page. Now, again, a reminder is on this page, click on the link. By the way, copy the coupon if you want to get 40% off. So just highlight it, copy it, go to the link. Okay? Lilu Trading is the name of the company. They're a well-funded company. And they got all these different plans. The $50,000 plan is the up to 8 contracts one I told you. Okay? I like this one a lot better than the 3 contract plan. I know that's a little bit cheaper. But see how this one is a $3,000 profit target, but check this out. $500 daily loss limit, $1,250 daily loss limit. And again, you don't get knocked out if you hit the daily loss limit. You just can't trade for the rest of the day. The max drawdown is where you get knocked out. I like having that big $2,500 max drawdown. It's worth it. All you got to do is 2 contracts. So just do 2 contracts. Okay? And you start out with more money. This will put you in month 4 if you're trading 2 contracts once you get past. On our 3-6 plan, which is our 12-month to 6 figures plan that we teach you. This plan puts you directly into month 4. Okay? And as you are trading, after 60 days of being funded and being profitable, the more you profit, the more contracts they'll allow you to trade, even though you should never trade your max number of contracts anyway. Okay? This 40% off coupon works, so to make it like $90, but you can use it on the 8, 12, or 15 contract plan for 40% off. Okay? So you click on that, you fill out the form, there's the coupon section, so you paste the coupon right in there. Okay? Again, that's only good through the end of this, like 5 days, March 29th. So you're going to want to make sure you go take advantage of that. Another area to be really aware of on their website is the FAQ. And they have a lot of good Q&A, but here's where I want you to focus on, is the connection guide in the bottom left page section of the FAQ page. Required first step, Rhythmic Trader. Okay? Because this tells you you're going to have to sign the agreements. It's electronic signature. Okay? And you're going to have to download it and log in. So that way you can do it. So it shows you exactly how to do that. The other one is the Ninja 7 guide. Or if you use Motive, Multi, Sierra, Ninja 8, or Addis. Okay? So, but these are the connection guides. But make sure you set up Rhythmic and then follow the Ninja 7 guide. It'll show you step by step exactly what to do. And it'll even, like, they'll send you a key and everything else that you need. Okay? Once you get funded, then you don't pay anything the first month. The next month after that, I think it's like $85, and that includes your data, your Ninja key, your Rhythmic license, and a wire transfer withdrawal. If you don't get funded in the first month, then you'd pay the regular monthly rate. They will do check or they will do wire transfer for your payments. And they do out payments once a month. Nope, there will not be a discount code in April. Sorry, Kevin. So I would do it at least on March 29th. Rhythmic is a data feed provider. It's also the trader dashboard that I showed you that had the liquidate threshold on it. It is also where you get the unlimited DOM. If you go over here and you go to order book, I can type in for instance in or ES. What are we on? mo.cme. Okay. And that will bring up the order book for S&P. I can tear it off right there. I can go in here and I can add not only the number of contracts available, but I can also see how many traders are at that level. So I can see there's 33 contracts with 14 traders placing trades. There's 7 contracts with 5. And then I can I can even trade from this if I want to. I can change my account right there. Okay, I can go in, I can choose how many contracts I want to do. I can do stop loss orders, stop market orders. I can set up bracket orders. There's a whole help guide in here that you can use if you want to use this. Or just don't select an account if you don't want to accidentally not trade. And like if you don't want to mess up and accidentally place a trade. And I'll do more lessons on the unlimited DOM. So that is definitely what I recommend. They're not a broker. They're a funding company. They set up with NinjaTrader brokerage. They're not a brokerage. Yep, they take PayPal and Stripe. Can I explain the boot camp? Yes. Once you go over to apexinvesting.com/bootcamp, or if you already had an account, you'd log in first. On there, I explain a little bit of it to you, but you sign up. Then the next thing is you'll sign in. Okay? And then once you sign in, and there'll be a link right here that says Sniper Trading Bootcamp Training. So you click on that under the account menu. and you watch the videos in order. We talk about, okay, here's what you're going to do. Here's how you're going to do it. Then we have all of our webinars scheduled out. Then we go into, okay, here's the first setup. Here's exactly how it works. Here's the cheat sheets. Okay? We go into how to use NinjaTrader. So, like right here, we also tell you how to access our room, how to get into the Elite Trading Room. So the forum where you can post questions, setting up Ninja step by step, literally like how to set it up, everything. How to use it, how to place orders, how to set up ATMs, whatever things that you may not know, we teach all of it to you. What's next, like once you actually sign up and are a paying member, then you can actually join our mentor groups. But I also teach you about the 6-3, 12 months to 6 figures plan and the 90-day challenge that we do. We do understanding the charts. So we go into like what's the difference between order flow and order prints. And I go into naked Xbox setups. And so with this right here, you've covered 80% of what you're going to need to know to be able to do our system. So you can go in, you can trade literally just by doing sections 1 through 8, and then you can build on it after that. We have like trading psychology, mastering Xboxes, we have trading computers, we got market reviews, market replays, and we have like 4 other plays that we teach you also. But all you need to do is focus on section 1 through 8 and get that done as soon as possible and ask as many questions as possible. Okay? But that's how it works. You just sign in, and literally it's boot camp. We take you from step 1 to step 2, and if you're brand new to trading, we have a section at the bottom called Foundations. It goes into what is futures trading, what are circuit breakers, what are micros, what are different order types, like limit orders, market orders, things like that. Not having a trading bias and why, personalities of traders, and then again the 6-3 money management ratio for 12 months to 6 figures. Let's see here. Let's see, you only pay the $160 if you're still trying to pass the exam. You can have more. You actually have one legal login, but you could actually go for multiple different funded accounts if you wanted to. Let's see. You have to request your payout to get the payout. The coupon is good for your first month. Following months are at regular price. So again, the 40% off is for the whatever plan you choose. So I went in and I negotiated this for you to get the 40% off. Said, hey, we can get a lot of people on a webinar. Can we get a big discount to get a lot of people interested? And got them to agree to it. All right, so are there any more questions, or did I cover all of them? The 40% off is good for the 8, 12, and 15 contract plans. Can I explain about the accelerator investor option? Well, my simple answer, because that's when you get funded, you can choose accelerator or investor as your payout option. If you choose accelerator, you're only going to have a $650 drawdown that you're allowed to have, and you only can start with 1 to 3 contracts, and you have unlimited payout every month. Okay? If you do the investor, you get to start with whatever plan you started with as many ones that you started with, okay? With as many contracts as you started with. And it may only be like $1,000 or $1,500 a month for the first several months, but then it's unlimited payouts. So I'd much rather start with more contracts and larger drawdown ability and be able to go full throttle. So my recommendation is go with the investor. Because if you do the accelerator, you're going to not be getting much bigger withdrawals than that anyway. So just go straight with the investor. Can I skip Rhythmic setup if I'm already set up with Rhythmic with another? You can't do Rhythmic on 2 companies at one time on the same computer. So you can only have one Rhythmic login at the same time on the same computer. So you could skip it, but you probably have to just log out and then log back in. Back and forth, whatever. So you have to switch accounts. Let's see here. Is the program on Lilo the 14-day special offer? Okay. So that's a good question. They have this 14-day special offer. I personally don't recommend it, okay? It's $74. You only get 10 days. This is the only plan where you only get 10 days. And you got to make $6,000 without a $2,500 drawdown. Okay? I just showed you where you get 10 days plus for $90 with the $2,500 drawdown and a $3,000 profit target. So this doesn't really make any sense. Pay $16 more and get all the days you want and have half the profit target. Okay? So I don't recommend the promo offer that they have up there. Stick with one of these plans down here. Otherwise, you're going to be too focused on making money, and you're not going to be focused on trading well, and you're probably going to fail. So the evaluation time, do you recommend to trade 2 contracts on ES or just 1? On ES, 1 contract per $2,500 drawdown. That's why I think this one is the best one. It's in the sweet spot. So I'd either do the 8-1 or the 15-1 personally. I don't really see a point of this one right here. I mean, you get a $3,000 drawdown versus a $2,500 drawdown. You got to do twice the amount of money for former contracts. No thanks. So 8 is good. The 15-1 is good. But I think this is one of the sweet spots right here. This 8 contract one. Let's see. The Apex Sniper program is free for the first month, Joseph. The second month is $1, and then it's $200 a month after that. Lilu, if you use the coupon I just gave you, will be $90 your first month. If you pass, then you won't be paying that monthly fee anymore. Your second month will be free, and then they'll just have maintenance cost of like $85 a month, like after you're basically going into your third month. Let's see here. I don't know what you mean by what kind of exam. The exam is $3,000 within, at least 10 days of trading without having a $2,500 drawdown. You do not, I'm from Canada, do I need to get my current broker involved? Nope, this has nothing to do with your broker at all. You don't contact your broker, this has nothing to do with your broker. Yes, they are USA based, they have a nice big ranch, and they are trustworthy. That's why I said I did a lot of homework. Where can I see my current drawdown? You can see your current balance under your account balance. And then you can see your account liquidation threshold inside of Rhythmic. Let's see here. Any downside? Well, if you suck as a trader, you're not going to be great as a trader because you get an evaluation account. But if you're a great demo trader, this will probably make you a great funded trader. Let's see here. Can I trade 2 plans at the same time? Yes, you can. Because you'll have the same login and you just choose a different account. So I do that. Is there $160 a month at discounted price? No, $160 is the full price. You get 40% off that. Let's see. I picked non-professional, right? Yes, that's what I would pick if I were you. I opened the unlimited DOM and it disconnected the data feed to NinjaTrader. I don't know, Matt. You'd have to contact us and let us know what's going on there. But you can only have 2 connections at one time. So maybe you logged in twice. If I make a lot of profit, do they give more money to trade or need to go through another trial? They actually will give you more to trade, Michael. They don't make you go through another trial like other companies do. Is there a minimum withdrawal amount? I want to believe it's $1,000, so it's not high. After being funded, do we pay the $160 per month? No. Is the reset fee of $75 only during the first 30 days? No, the reset fee is it. That's always what the reset fee is. No matter what plan it is, that's the same reset fee. You can use a semi-auto trader with this, yes. Can we trade 5 consecutive days, take a break for a couple days, and complete the remaining 5 trading days? Yes, you can. 10 days, doesn't matter whether it takes 10, 20, 30, 50, whatever. Should we sign up if we are just 1 month into the sniper training? Yeah. And if you already know the ETX method, just go down to step 8 and learn the naked X boxes. Like, I would hop right into that, like right away. Like today, Lorraine. Is that month 30 days or now until the end of the current month? It's 30 days from the day you sign up. Is how long the monthly fee is good for. Let's see here. Let's see, NQ, 3 daily and done. Yep. 2 contracts, 3 daily and done. Like 3 net up. Means you have 3 trades that are net overall you have 3 net profitable trades. Can we use the semi-auto trader with this? Yes, you can. Can we trade 5 consecutive? Yes, we got that. Got that. Let's see. You can have a current funded computer on the same account. Yes, you just may have to switch back and forth between logins or get a multi-broker license if you want to trade them at the same time. There's not a maximum withdrawal limit after like your 5th month. Like you can withdraw unlimited money. On the accelerator, there's no maximum from like the first month or 45 days or whatever it is. But again, you only get to start with 1 to 3 contracts, and you only have a $650 drawdown, so it's not like you're gonna have that big of a withdrawal anyway. So after like month 5, there's no max. So from what I saw on the Sniper Bootcamp, we should have no problem getting funded in the first month. That depends upon, I would say you shouldn't have. But, you know, are you following the rules? Are you posting charts? Are you asking questions? Are you involved? So if you're not asking questions constantly in the elite room, if you're not getting involved in the mentor room, if you're not actually watching the videos, if you're assuming that you know everything because you watch the videos, but you're not actually posting your charts, then I would make no assumptions. So just make sure you're very involved, and hopefully you'll do very well. We've already had people doing really well. Explain the fees again. 160 minus 40%, and then if you get funded, then nothing after that for the first month, and then it's like $85 a month. But who cares, because you're making money, right? Again, that includes your wire withdrawal fee, that includes your Rhythmic fee, your Ninja fee, your data fee, like all that's included. If we sign up today, when does it start? It starts today. Does your contract trade increase as your profits increase? Yes. I started Sniper with the $1 link. Would I be able to get another month? No, you're already on the $1, so you're set. Can I use NT7 and take NT8 with the funded account on the same laptop? Yes, you can. Is there a maximum or minimum withdrawal amount? 1,000. When you take draws out of your account, how does that affect the max drawdown? Well, the max drawdown is always going to stay the same, remember, once you get to that point. So you probably want to leave some buffer in there, yes. Let's see. When choosing the investor route, what did you see was the payout limitations? It's like $1,000 or $1,500 a month for a few months, and then it goes on up to unlimited. On average, if you make 100% commitment, how long does it take you until you could be making monthly withdrawals? Well, I mean, if you do it, you pass the 10 days, you get funded, you go make money, you want to leave some buffer in there, let's say a month or 2. Do you recommend this for fairly new traders? I highly recommend this for fairly new traders. Can we trade micro, Euro USD, or Aussie dollar? If you wanted to, you could, but I don't know why you would. So trade the full-size contract. You have the funds to do it. Thank you for saving me from going to another company. Their roles are much more difficult. You are welcome, Michael. Is there a maximum withdrawal? Nope. Not after your 4th month. Will they ever not fund you if you hit the target goal? I don't know of anybody who hasn't been funded. Let's see here. I mean, literally, it's just, like, literally, I submitted it. It was done. Let's see. If you really need to withdraw more than once per month, you can ask them, and they'll probably make an exception for you. So, Rich. You can trade Asian markets. You can trade European market hours. You can trade U.S. market hours. There's plenty of volume on ES. No problem at all trading it. I made $5,000 30 minutes leading up to this webinar. People saw me that were on here doing it. Yep, there are people in the elite room and regular trading hours to help you. So I'm in there every single day during regular trading hours. Yes, you can use your current static DOM. Basically, you just got to be able to run NinjaTrader. So, because this is just a plug-in to Ninja. So, if you have an old computer, I'd recommend under our Sniper Bootcamp watching the Trader Computers webinar section. And it'll actually show you how to find out if your computer is up to par. And a lot of people found out their computer was not up to par on trading. So right there, that webinar right there, and like right under section 8. You could log into NT7 and NT8 at the same time. Yep. All right, I think I got... Can we upgrade from the 8 contract program to the 15? Basically, just as you make more money, they'll let you do more contracts. But again, you need to have the amount of money in there that justifies trading those amount of contracts. Like you need to have the profit in there to justify it. But yes, they'll let you upgrade your size as you make more money. You don't have to go and do a whole nother program. Nice easy steps. I'm all set up. Added NT7. I got a $50,000 balance. There you go. See, somebody's already done it while we've been talking. While you're in the evaluation account, you can actually hold positions past the close. When you're in the funded account, you have to close your positions before the 445 close. You do not have to be a member of Apex to do this, but you might need to be a member of Apex to pass this. There is no daily target. The funding contract requires that you sign it. That's pretty much it. I think I got every question. Are there any questions I did not get? Reminder, hop on over to apexinvesting.com/funding. What do you have to do to move from 50 to 300? Make 250. Just as you make more money, they'll up the amount of contracts you can do. Don't worry about it. Why don't you make the money and then worry about the problem? Like, I promise you they'll take care of you. They actually have it all written out on how it goes up. There's an FAQ at the bottom of the funding page, and then Lilu also has an FAQ at the top of their page. Right there. And then the funding links here, or the setup links, are in the bottom left of that FAQ page. But they're also sent to you in the email if you read the email. But there's the Rhythmic and the NinjaTrader 7 connection guides. Once you pass it, then you will stop trading, and they actually tell you this. Once you meet your profit goal, you stop trading, okay, and your 10 days have passed. You stop trading, and you send an email to questions@legalltrading.com, and they'll send you the few things you need to send to them to get you funded. All right? Awesome. So take advantage of it. And did y'all like that? Are y'all excited about this? Awesome. Okay, well, if y'all have questions, hop in the Elite Room. I'll be in there a little bit, but I'll be in there definitely tomorrow. And I hope to hear a lot of y'all doing fantastic and getting funded. And I've already had people, like I said, already got like 30% towards their 3,000. They've already made over $1,000, towards their $3,000 profit goal that just started this late last week. So they're already on track, just doing their 3 a day and done. Okay. Awesome. Well, we're here. We have a help desk. If you have more questions, just at the top of our website where it says account help desk, we'll be glad to help you. They'll be glad to help you. And I look forward to helping you out and helping you be successful. I know this is a big deal to a lot of people right now that are looking for jobs and looking for a way to make income. So I'm going to put this webinar up on that funding page. Okay. And I'm also going to put it up on YouTube, on Facebook. And I'm going to put it on our Sniper page and all that stuff too. So like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube, share the video, let other people know about it, because I think it's a great opportunity that will help a lot of people right now, especially under our current situation. So, awesome. Well, bless every one of you, and y'all have a fantastic evening. Okay? Good night.